Tabletop.
Yeah. Good talk.
I thought so. High quality. Welcome back to having your macros.
I don't even know where I'm at in this map right now. I think I'm in the black.
It's interesting. I told Java to center players on current view continuous. Thought I could decide. How about we just try to direct you like that? Did that auto-relocate you?
Yeah, it worked.
Fantastic. Thanks, Java. You're a real bro. Always there when I need you, Java.
Are we talking about the same Java?
You weren't even talking.
Let's see.
If you have difficulty finding yourself, you're beneath a kitten.
It tends to happen. Just making sure all the secondary attributes are correct before getting rid of the old one.
Looks like it.
Yay, updated stuff.
I don't think you sustained any further damage. In fact, I think you healed 2 hit points. 2 life points. Because there was a night which passed last session after you folks, or while you folks were fighting those humans who attacked you.
Right.
Litter box?
Yes. It's just ambiance.
Yep, glad I know what that still sounds like.
They still have not figured out how to use the litter and not the box.
Damn it. Years of planning.
You'd think years of experience would make up for it, but it doesn't.
Nope, nope, nope. Skill can only get you so far.
Skill.
Oh, goodness. This session might not end up being that long either. Depends on whether the group dies.
At this rate, it depends on whether they even show up.
There's still some time. It's only 7 minutes technically before session start. Something around there. Suppose we can do a one-on-one on Fletch's eternal quest for booty.
A one-on-one of one character dragging a group of 4 across the country.
But clearly they've all lost so much essence that they simply don't care.
Hello.
Hey, Aaron. How's it going?
It sure is.
Yes. Okay.
Seems like something was lost in translation there.
Nah. I mean, if I spoke Nazi, it'd probably come across better than what it does.
It's true.
It's a very harsh language, I hear.
It's very authoritative.
It's
Really
been
understand
described
imperatives.
It's been described as Holocaustian.
Oh.
That was
Oh.
bad.
Holocaustic?
Not as bad as Crystal Knocked.
And I'm sure we can keep going with these until it just gets so bad everybody bleeds, but...
Holocaustic was a little bit better. At least that's fun.
At least, yeah.
Yeah, and, you know, it does build off, you know, the legit word of caustic, so, you know, it works.
Exactly.
Now, holocaustic, do you need, like, special 3D glasses in order to see that?
Just full-length rubber gloves.
Okay. In order to see it, huh?
Yes.
Is that how that works?
Well, how else are you supposed to protect your eyes?
By blocking them with your arms.
You raise perfectly legitimate points. I don't know
This is a B movie. Shielding your face with your arms blocks you from anything.
I don't know how to I don't know how to address any of these points.
You don't know how to count.
Because you can't.
Yeah, they all
They're
sound legit to me.
unassailable.
Yeah. Unassailable, just like fucking Citadel Mechanic. Shit.
See, now you're catching on.
Oh, man. Never feels like we get anything done except for having fun. I'm okay with that.
Isn't that the point?
Ah,
No!
I thought I was
Games
supposed
are
to...
not about fun.
Shit, I thought I was supposed to destroy all of you with wish fulfillment and power
No.
trips.
God, what do you
I
think this
quit
is?
that
Fun
group.
in games? Oh, wait.
I dropped that group a couple months ago.
Isn't that right, Train?
True.
Yeah, tabletop gaming is all about wish fulfillment, especially when you're the DM/GM/ZM/referee.
Well, if your wish is crushing hopes and dreams, then yes.
I've got my Dark Mary Sues. You know, they're self-important. They never want for anything in life, and they can do whatever they put their mind to.
Just like Elminster.
Yes.
That sounds awful.
Just like
I mean, would the
Drizzt
characters
Do'Urden.
suffer then?
Your characters will suffer. And that's what you want, Darren. And I'm here to give it to you.
I want the struggle surrounding the suffering. That's the good stuff. Struggling to not suffer and making it worse.
Yeah, that's how quality art is made.
With pain.
And drugs. Potman has both.
I mean, you make a legitimate point.
I agree with all of the above.
He has pain and suffering and drugs, and he has the artistic quality. I think there's a correlation here.
You're saying that the artistic quality caused both of those.
Other way around. And that would be
No,
causation, not correlation.
No, I think that you're working in the reverse. Being artistic causes pain and drugs.
It causes drugs.
It causes a direct correlation.
You heard what I said.
The more art you practice.
The more drugs you are bound to do.
No. The more drugs you cause.
Go away, kitty.
The more drugs you cause? What?
Did I stutter?
No, you just misspoke, obviously. Because what you said was wrong. It was wrong and no one loves you.
Well, I mean, half of that was correct.
Damn it, Chris. Can't be missing two people here.
We can.
Well, Jordan
That's
is
called
a
a canceled
definite no-show.
game.
Yep, Jordan's a definite no-show.
Mm-hmm.
I'll have to get one of your cats to play a character, Ryan.
The
Then we're
cat
all
could probably
doomed.
play Potman better than I can.
I think I like the idea of cat playing cat. That sounds good to me.
I've been saying it from the beginning. Potman is much more useful than you like to think he is.
Oh no, I know that. But does he?
He keeps trying, so I assume
I mean,
yes.
his lean-to sucked, so... where can we go from here?
Little shitty wind blew that thing down.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, especially since Potman picked up some, like, actual combat skills, he's pretty useful.
How do you build a lean-to that the wind can cut the rope of? I mean, really.
Right? God, Potman.
So useless. Why don't you just take your jar of vinegar and get out of here?
Or you can chug it, like that might be entertaining.
Yeah, it's what actually makes people inspired.
So I've heard in the comments.
So I've heard from you guys.
Many things have been spoken in the comments.
Many things I have begun kind of glossing over.
Welcome to my life.
Oh no, I don't regard them all with apprehension and disdain.
Neither do I. Just most of them.
Like all the ones that people post.
I don't know about apprehension. Disdain, though, that's factual.
Especially during your Civ videos. So, Grimith, why do you know Civ 4 anymore?
Because God hates you, that's why. Because your parents plan on sacrificing you on their altar.
Go on.
Nah.
All the more reason you should make more Civ 4 videos for them.
They won't need them because they're dead. Or they will be. Fucking Chris. We're gonna have to do a side adventure this session. Fletch and Popman go out. Oh, shit.
Nah, clearly we're just gonna sit here for 3 hours while you narrate the adventures of the kitten.
I'd rather that be like a group effort of ad-libbing.
I mean, I'd rather be rich and famous, but...
Don't worry, we'll be
Neither of
here
those
to
things
point
can
out all
happen.
your mistakes.
Not with that attitude, Aaron.
Exactly.
Could have been worse.
Could have been raining.
Ah.
It actually rained a motherfucker here today.
One whole motherfucker, huh?
I didn't include the suffix "er."
Well, how many units of motherfuck did fell from the heavens?
He said
An
one.
entire.
Well, how much is that?
An entire motherfuck.
Well, what kind of correlation does that have to other forms of measurement?
You're like asking us to convert between metric and imperial here. Nobody knows how to do that. It doesn't exist.
It
No-
doesn't exist.
No formulaic conversion exists between motherfuck and anything.
No.
A motherfuck is equal to 37 handfuls, which is equal to...
You're going off on some very concerning innuendo right now.
Am I?
I feel like it could quickly go there.
What about if we slowly go there?
Oh, yeah.
See what I mean?
Play bad music in the background. God damn it, Chris.
Yup. He didn't, like, forget and think we're doing it Monday, did he?
Hope not.
On the one Monday we're not going to be doing it.
Oh, shit. I was pretty sure I'd made clear that this Thursday would be the last Thursday, but suppose since there's not a whole lot of chat in the AFMBE group that something might have gotten lost somehow.
Although it does say he's online, of
Yeah,
course.
well.
I don't know if he has it set to auto away.
Right. Could also be the situation where, people leave the computer on or their phone, because some people log in using their mobile devices.
Yeah, I can't do that anymore.
Why can't you do that anymore?
Something to do with the way Verizon routes the stuff through Skype. It can't connect anymore.
Really?
Yep.
I can use Skype on Verizon 4G just fine.
Well, some people can't.
Suppose I'll ask, are there any questions about your characters before we get started?
How quickly are we going to die with the guy at the wheel asleep?
He's not asleep, but if he were... I mean, he drove just fine while not looking at the road.
At a casual 80, he's just sleep driving.
There's so many obstacles on the road, man. It helps to keep him sharp. Very tiring. Alright, then. Chris and I can know. Chris can fucking watch a video later.
Let's see. 11 life points. Yeah,
Bye.
we need a month or two of downtime.
Yeah, we're not going to get it.
It's up to you. You guys can take whatever you want.
Yeah,
you've just
we'll
chosen
take
to be
it
on the
all the
road.
way to our grave.
in character, Potman's #1 short-term goal right now is to find somewhere that has food and shelter sufficient to hold up for a while.
It's just not something you folks have looked for. You've endeavored thus far to go on a road trip.
Well, to get as far away from the zombies as possible.
Exactly, road trip.
We have to try to make it before November.
Well, with that logic, how could I possibly question it? Alright. Welcome back to All Flesh Must Be Eaten, where the points don't matter so long as you have fun. Jordan won't be joining us today, so Trusty Tony's gonna be played like he's chock full of apathy. And why wouldn't he be? His life has been hell this past month. His entire enterprise went tits up. He's been cut, slashed, bruised, and battered. Numerous suits have been ruined. He's cosplayed as a mummy twice. Fuck, he can't even remember 2 weeks of his life, and there's no telling what those military bastards did to him. Right now, he's emotionally dead. And Chris isn't here yet. I don't know. We'll see what happens from that. Sometimes life happens. You'll recall last time how you chose to avoid the burning city of Hagerstown and turned south, still heading for the dream that is DC. Travel along the interstate is brutally slow, and Tony often pulls off for a mile just to avoid the latest accident. Whatever happened in Hagerstown, it packed the roads full of panicked people, and not everyone made it out alive. Several hours later, approaching 7 p.m., you still haven't made much progress, although you've certainly had the time to eat. -1 ration for everyone. Woo! The car has suffered some damage, with how many narrow passages Tony has taken to get you this far, and there's no end in sight. He's not even cursing anymore, just a smoldering glare on the road before him. Perhaps it's for the best, because he's the first to spot and note movement ahead. 50 yards ahead, it seems someone else is on this stretch of road, and they haven't fared as well as you. There's a crashed news van on the highway, plugged right inside the gap of an otherwise solid wall of wrecked metal. Crawling out the driver's side of the van is a swarthy woman wearing a pink blouse and khakis. She appears to be favoring her right side. Tony sighs and says, "Gonna have to get all the interstate again, fucking women." What do?
Well, he said he's getting off the interstate, right?
That is what Trusty Tony said, yes.
Potman's going to continue relaxing in the back.
Okay.
He's in
cool.
no condition to attempt to do anything.
All right.
Unless we're going to throw somebody in the trunk. I mean, that's a possibility.
Like, don't get us wrong.
I'd like to keep my trunk space open, just, in case.
It'd be a tight fit for 5 in the vehicle, yes.
We already have 5.
No, you don't. You have 4.
Kitten.
Grenade launcher doesn't count, and neither does a kitten.
You take that back.
But does a kitten with a grenade launcher count?
2 no's don't make a yes. We're
We
not
can't wield it
multiplying.
until we get him
They
an
do
army
if you
hat.
shout them loud enough.
We're not multiplying negatives here.
Go on.
Aren't we?
No. All right. Trusty Tony spends some time backing up the vehicle, looking at signs and scowling as the vehicle, the news van, fades behind a sea of other debris, and cursing as he's looking for a sign, a way to lead off. Not too familiar with this area. None of you are. Eventually, he finds a lead-off that says 40, and he takes that exit to get off the road.
More delays.
Unfortunately, there isn't really a convenient turn that to go from 40 back to the interstate. Instead, it just keeps leading down southeast, with the hopes that maybe eventually link back to the interstate. And Trusty Tony notes that he is sick of the fucking interstate, since it doesn't feel like he's made any progress at all. So, some travel on some other roads for a change.
As we continue to granny along.
You continue to granny along. Travel along this road is, unfortunately, still slowed. There is a host of road-blocking bullshit, is the best way to put it. Apparently, folks might have left Hagerstown in quite a panic. And as such, in all directions, fanning out. Some vehicles actually do look as if they've been quite roughed up with soot stains on them as well. As if they're covered in a thin layer of ash that sort of like stained the vehicle with black streaks.
Potman's actually gonna keep his scavenging eyes open to see if he can, spot any car that looks like it's loaded up with goodies, or a storefront that looks both abandoned and not too picked over.
Alright, that's a noble pursuit, but at the speed that Trusty Tony's traveling, you'd have to get him to slow down. He is as reckless as ever, and he's not catering too well to allowing people to look at things as you move on by.
I see.
If you mean it, you can certainly have him go at a slower pace, though.
Oh yeah, Potman says, "Hey, slow the fuck down, Tony. I want to see if there's anything good in these cars."
Alright. Trusty Tony is about to say, "Shut up." Whatever. Again, Trusty Tony just starts slowing down, allowing you to get a cursory glance as you go through down the road. Given the difficulty in your current position, you can make a perception plus scavenging roll at a -4.
So 1d10. And the syntax on here is /roll, right?
/roll. Okay. Potman, just due to the poor car angle where he's currently sitting, not the best way, and, whatever goodies might actually be inside the vehicles and not immediately apparent, he does not spot anything.
It's hard to see anything when Tony refuses to leave the left lane.
Trusty Tony's not the most cooperative.
Yeah, Potman says, fuck it, all the windows are covered in ash. Just get going again.
Alright. Trusty Tony.
Rolling speed.
Trusty Tony picks up some speed, and you folks make some considerable time. Considerable being a relative term for the current condition of the roads. You actually end up around 7:30 now, and Trusty Tony, about 100 yards in the distance, blinks and says, "You gotta be fucking kidding me." Blocking the highway is not so much like a barricade or a pile up of vehicles, as so much as it is like two vehicles with a small little gap in the middle, and sitting in that gap, in a folding chair, is a figure who has a newspaper open. The figure is of indeterminate gender. You're so far away at this distance. It's wearing a dark cloak. Sort of like has like a hood flipped up, sort of like a rain cloak.
I assume in the middle of the road they're sitting alone, but is there any vantage point where other people could be hiding nearby?
It's possible. Looking around the trees which are lining the highway, and small little roads that would lead off to like other residences that are further away from it, it's definitely possible that someone could be overlooking the road. At such a distance, though, you'd be hard-pressed to say anything for sure.
Right, but there is the possibility.
There's definitely the possibility.
Potman's gonna unholster his pistol and just sort of place it casually in his lap.
Trusty Tony's actually stopped the vehicle and is, like, anxiously tapping his fingers in the steering wheel. This is fucking ridiculous.
So are there barricades on either side of these two parked cars?
Not barricades. He could certainly, like the vehicle could off-road their way around them. It's just annoyingly set up so that you couldn't just drive straight on the highway. You'd have to slow down and wind around the vehicle.
The question seems funny because there's only one other person here to input. But what do you guys think?
I think that this is probably going to be some sort of toll booth.
Yeah.
We should probably pay it if we can. I'm going to keep my eyes peeled for an ambush, though. This doesn't feel right.
Tony taps his fingers, says, "Yep, sounds like it could be a trap. Do we have any money? Any money if we could try to pay a toll?"
Depends on what they want. Pretty sure we've probably already got guns on us.
Oopsie Tony peers out the window. Guns? I don't see the guns. It's just a fucking crazy woman sitting there reading a newspaper. Or man, or whatever. Stupid people.
Yeah, maybe.
That is way too calm for where they are.
Go into kind of trying to make it calm so that nobody overreacts and, you know, does anything crazy. It's like start getting out of the car.
Alright. You, Trusty Tony did stop considerable distance, so 300 feet from where the barricade is.
Oh, shit, I was just going to tuck and roll.
You know, that's why more details can't be made out. It is some
Okay,
considerable
then
distance.
I would suggest we could pull up closer, but leave enough distance that if he had to, he can shoot around the blockade.
Pretty much.
Okay. Trusty Tony...
Oh, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
Potman's going to keep his danger sense peeled. Because that's totally a superpower he has.
Mm-hmm. Definitely.
It's like onion. It has layers.
He most assuredly has aspects. Very well, then. The vehicle begins to slowly pull up. Trusty Tony is, he's not going as fast as he could. And the lane ahead actually is relatively clear. As evidenced here. With Trusty Tony driving in the middle of the road because fuck it, he can. The woman, as you draw closer, it actually is a woman, as Trusty Tony initially speculated. She is wearing a cloak, a rain cloak, which Eugene can actually squint ahead and see, and this appears to pick out to him, is actually made of crow feathers.
Because winter's coming.
You're not even in July yet.
Oh, it's coming. I mean, after summer and fall, like, winter will be here. Like, it's coming.
Shit. Yes. The figure does not move at all. Other than flipping a page of the newspaper, it was furled out over her lap as the vehicle draws closer. You two are more than welcome to make sight-based perception plus notice checks.
Yeah,
and you'll apply danger sense if appropriate.
Yep, will do.
Nope. I think I've only ever made like one site-based notice check.
What you got for me, trusty Tony? Alright. Nope. Cat, do you care? I don't know. She doesn't.
Oh, right. Macros exist.
I know. Crazy.
I know it's
don't
been
have
a whole
macro
2
perception.
weeks, but
Devil magic. Sorcery, even. I only noticed today, by the way, that Jordan fucking renamed his token so it had, like, Doctor in the name as well.
Oh, that's good.
Dr. Anthony Trusty Tony Ramirez. Skype, don't you tell me there's a problem with the call.
9 rounds of 9
Hello?
left.
Hey there, Aaron. It's like you momentarily disconnected from the Skype call.
I evaporated for a moment.
Well, that was certainly a thing.
Well, sublimated.
Oh shit. Let's see here. With 3 layers of success, oh, it's 4th. That's 4 layers of success. Fucking Eugene, man.
Crazy laser vision.